Hi everyone, welcome back to Dog Gaming here on YouTube. We are in the game Subsistence, and this is now episode 51. It is early morning, and guess what? We are going to go for a run in the lake. Well, technically it's swimming, Trev. Swimming it's called. You don't run in the lake. You can try to run in the lake, but you're technically swimming. Look at that for a sunrise. Woohoo! Looks cool, hey? How cool is that? As the leaves blow by. Alright, so, excuse me. Everything in here is looking not too bad. I did off camera I'll just make sure these things are topped up. I did make some more scuba tanks, so we'll take our slightly worn scuba tank off of us. What we might do is put a few things. There's a couple of older ones. I'm not going to go fishing, so I might just drag the grubs and the bait off myself. I could do a lot more as well, actually, but I won't. So I've got 8 brand new tanks. So, I have no idea whether I'm going to use this many. I want to eat up the kelp, because I'm bound to pick up kelp, pearls, yes, hopefully, and some sandstone. So I think I'm pretty much right to go. I might grab myself a little piece of meat, just something small in the fridge here. Piece of fish, yeah, that'll probably do it. Alright, so we're right to go out and do some fishing. There's one other thing I might make, is another pickaxe. Other than that, we're right to go. So, see you, Lavender. Chooky chook chook. She's over there. Alright. Now, I might go this way and go right round the lake. And then come back to the base here. I'm not sure how long I'm going to last with my scuba gear, but we can only try. So, the main thing is pearls. That's really what I'm chasing. If I get down here and I can see things like this kelp, fine. I'm just going along the bottom looking for stuff, I guess. But it will be successful in my eyes if I can find lots of pearls. So there's our first bit of sandstone. I will grab it if I see it. At least that way you know you've come back with at least something. There's a pearl there. I tell you what, apart from going up so you can see where you are, there's a tendency to try to go to the surface to get breath. It's just the habit. Okay, there's pearl number 1. Here's some more sandstone. I don't necessarily want to go where I've been before with a normal breath. That's where it bounces you off sometimes. Mainly because I can do that without the scuba tanks. But this deeper section through here, this is where I'd like to visit. So there's more kelp. Something. See, this is the thing. If you don't normally come down here, you wouldn't know what this looks like. You know, what's the physical shape of everything down here. It's definitely a positive to pick up the sandstone, but it's not my number one. My number one is to get as many pearls as possible, so I can look at making as many solar panels as possible. The other thing I've got to watch is if I go close to the edge, that I don't run into a bear or something on the edge as well. Nah, I thought it might have been a pearl, but no. Like I said, I don't really want to take too many of these right at the edge, because I can get them at another point, I suppose. Oh, they'll come and go, I suppose. You just, as you see them, you get them, I guess. So there's one tank down. Not feeling terribly fantastic. There's another sandstone, another sandstone. Man, I think that one just popped in. I mean, I do need the glass. Just off camera, before I went to record, I did get the workbench to make another 6 glass panels, because it kind of chews through, I think it was 40 electricity and 10 mass each time. So I just thought, I'll get that running. It's almost like perhaps the more efficient way of playing Subsistence is to make sure that you almost don't have 100 mass all the time. Like, you'll need it if you want to get something that needs more than that, like 150 mass or something. That makes sense, but in general, you just wanna keep using it to manufacture things, you know, like making the metal ingots or the glass panels or whatever. Wow, I'm finding a lot more sandstone than I'm finding pearls, for crying out loud. Come on, game! More pearls. I won't go in there because I'm thinking I can do that at any time. I think that was a bit of kelp that just spawned in. Yeah, I certainly don't want to be trying to fight a bear. From the edge here or anything. There's a dog over there. I'm not sure if it's worth going anywhere near that edge at all. I might come back this way. Something down here, apart from the kelp on that sandstone again. Come on, game. So far it's been like a ratio of 1 to 6 or something. 1 pearl to 6 sandstone or something. And don't forget, if I went to replace 8 of these, there's a pearl hiding in there. 8 of these scuba kits is basically 64 zinc, so it's not exactly cheap. Although I've got the mining drill running at the main base, sourcing it anyway. Okay, so there's another sandstone there. Can't see anything else. Nothing near the shore here. There's no animals around here. That's a bush. Okay. Down we go again. So this is another piece of sandstone. So I think we're on our 3rd scuba tank at the moment. Just turn around so we can grab that better. Okay, so we're kind of heading back. So what have we got? We've got 11 kelp already, only 2 pearls, 38 sandstone. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's a pearl. Right down... This stuff is respawning now and again, I'm sure of it. I'm sure I looked around here just before, around the corner, and there was nothing there, so... Can't see anything. Like, the funny thing is, there could be... Is that 2 pearls? I think there's 2 pearls here. Yay! Stuff could be spawning above me for all I know. That's better. I was trying to be like a bit greedy, thinking, oh, if I could pick up, say, 60 pearls. Yeah, right, Troop. That would be like 10 solar panels. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen somehow. I can see something over there as well. I think that's sandstone as well. So what have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 5 full tanks still. Now, is there anything on this edge that I can't see? I mean, think of it this way. I can go back and reproduce, or, you know, create more scuba tanks. But I can't go for another run for a while until I end up with another 60 odd zinc, which is probably going to take me, I don't know, maybe 10 days or something to get. So you can't do it all the time. The other thing too is the ore outpost base. is almost due for recollection again. I think it's almost been another 10 days in game. There's a pearl. Get the kelp first. So yeah, there'll be probably 70, at least 70 anyway, iron ore and 70 copper ore sitting in that base at the moment. So I've got to kind of keep remembering. Oh, there's another one. Another 2. That's what we'd like to see. Grab the kelp. Stop getting... Oh man. The game does this weird thing sometimes where it just sucks you into the bottom and you get stuck. You can't move at all. And it's only, obviously only when you're swimming it does this thing. Okay, nothing there. We'll go back towards the center of the lake. There's the cave. So my base is just up there. Yay, there's another pearl. Gee, you have to keep looking around, eh? Well, it hasn't been too bad so far. Picking up a few more pearls. What are we up to? 9. Well, there's 1.5 solar panels. Which way are we going, Trev? Want to go this way, maybe? Because at least this distance that I've travelled so far was what I was thinking of doing. At least. That's kind of like half the lake. And I wouldn't exactly say it's thoroughly. It's just swimming around here and there and everywhere. And like, I can be up the top here and then see nothing and then come down towards the bottom and they've just started respawning near me. So like, yeah, can be a bit difficult. Cool, another pearl. It's a pity these pearls don't have more than 1 in each one. So we're at 10, which is pretty good. I mean, I can just, if I had to, I could just swim, on the surface if I ran out of oxygen tank equipment. And I think some of this stuff is only spawning in as I'm getting closer to it. So you can't kind of see everything in one hit. That looks like sandstone, some more kelp. Hopefully I don't get pinned here by an animal that's next to the shore. Wants to dive in and attack me like a bear. Just got to be a bit careful about that as well. Let's just pop our head to the surface here for a sec. Just want to see exactly where I am. Plus it'll get me a chance to look around. The sandstone just there. There's a dog on the beach. Hello, puppy dog. Maybe a bit close to him, perhaps. Go up here a little bit. Can't see too much at the moment. There's a bit of white in front of me. Is that a pearl? That's a pearl. I don't think... This is kind of in the middle. I don't think I'm going to attract a dog or a bear. What else have we got? There's one up... There's a couple up here by the looks. Actually... Okay, so... Got some zinc down here as well. Should I get it? I suppose I should, seeing as it's zinc. And seeing as it's zinc that I'm using to make the scuba tanks. I hate it when it bounces me off. Game, stop doing that. Alright. Oh, jeez. It's just force of habit, people. I'm sorry, but yeah. As soon as you see ore, it's like, I gotta get it. I prefer if that was a bunch of pearls, but... let's do this, and then move away from the edge a little bit. Okay, what the heck is that? What's a dog? No, it's a bear. It's a beef of the bear, dude. I can see sandstone. I think that's 2 lots of sandstone. Some more ore just there. Oh, he's still a fair way away. That's not too bad. Oh dear. Oh, I wasn't really expecting to find ore, but oh, it's kind of silly doing it with the scuba tank on, really. You can get that ore elsewhere. Oh man, I know I've got an awful lot of sandstone back at the base. I can't remember exactly how much, but just at a guess, 230 or something. Just like, I'm not desperate for it, put it that way. But I guess if it's here, it's here. Might as well. Alright, can't see anyone about to attack me. I'll do this one, and then we'll go back out into the depths and continue our run around. Still got two full tanks plus this one, I think. I'll go to this. There's a bit of sandstone just here. I'll get this. Yeah, I definitely won't need to go looking for sandstone for a little while. I mean, the funny thing is, one glass panel, like wall or whatever, uses either 6 or 7 glass panels. And to make 6 panels, you need 24 glass, which is the 24 sandstone. So, yeah, it's not cheap. Certainly isn't cheap. Oop, there's one. We don't have anyone sunbaking. No bears sunbaking today. Cool, we should be right. And you find out there's one just behind the rock. I'm trying not to use the scuba tank if I can help it. There's 2 white dots. The one on the left is definitely sandstone. I think the one on the right is as well. Okay, we do it then. Certainly have picked up an awful lot of sandstone. I'm getting close to using up all of this pickaxe. It's quite amazing. Sometimes he swims slowly and other times he swims really quick. I don't know what that is. I mean, obviously he swims quicker when he's not stuck on the bottom. Oh man, it seems to happen quite a lot. Alright, that's just stones. Wow, I'll get to the top here. Wow. That is a very long way down. So I can see a white dot to my left. Is there anything just here? Nothing really on that side, hey? This stuff's just gonna respawn in, I gather. Or some of it spawns in just in front of you. You don't have to be too close. So we're kind of making our way back around to the base. I can see kelp. Definitely see kelp. Man, if I have a bunch of livers here, I can make it quite a lot of the antidotes. Alright, let's go back towards the base. I'm trying to see if I can keep an eye out for anything that might just spawn in. So hang on, where are we? We've got really just one more tank after this, so I can't specifically see anything down here. Now this is the little cove that I normally swim around. There's something there. I think it's sandstone. It looks a bit sandstony to me. So we're almost done our little trip right around. There's one there too. I think it's just 2 lots of more sandstone. See, I wonder, like, the sandstone this trip has been, great for. But the pearls, I don't know. Maybe it's more just worth doing your normal little run around and picking up 1 and 2 every time you have a chance to go into the water, Okay, I am going to swap over to my new pickaxe and use the old one for mass. Alright, well I might end up coming back to base with 1 spare tank. So I've used about 7 almost. Got a couple of those others that aren't too great condition, used a fair bit. There's a bit of kelp here, that's about it. Alright, well, that's the first time I've ever done a bit of a lake run like that. I'm trying to gauge, how useful it is kind of thing. Okay. Hang on, I'll put this stuff back. So there's a full tank and another partial tank. I could use a few of these. I'm not sure whether you can tag them and tell them what's the priority, but anyway. So there you go. We picked up another 13 pearls, so we're up to 23, which isn't quite 4 more solar panels, and we picked up, what was that, 85. So we're almost at 300 sandstone, but we've got quite a lot of glass going on. Picked up 24 kelp. So I've got 58 glass panels, and I just made the 6. So we're up to 64 glass panels, which is pretty good. Here we go, we'll just chew through a whole bunch of that. Renew that. Probably grab 2 waters out. Renew that. Whoop. Let's just renew. I have to do my plants in a second. Yeah, it's the normal maintenance stuff and that. Sorry if that's going too fast for people. Don't mean to make you drunk. Alright, so that's all done. I need some more meat. Which one? Maybe the fish and one of the steaks. That's probably going to be pretty full. Yeah, that's pretty close. Alright, well, that wasn't too bad. I'm just a bit disappointed about the number of pearls. I was hoping it'd be a lot higher than that. See, there's a catch here though. I need the pearls, so 6 of them are needed to make the 3 circuit boards, which in turn makes 1 solar panel. But I also need lots and lots of these electrical components. So if I had 72 on me, that's 4 lots of 18, and I need 18 to make 1 solar panel. So yeah, it's a combination of the pearls and the electrical components, really. But anyway, so at least I've got a fair few more pearls up my sleeve now. I've got 6 circuit boards anyway, which means I can make 2 solar panels. So really, realistically at the moment, just say I had 1 more pearl, that means in terms of pearls, in terms of circuit boards, I could make 6, but I can't even make 6 in terms of electrical components. I can't even make 4 at the moment. So it's kind of like, nah. But anyway, that was interesting. It wasn't as thorough as what I could have made it, but it goes to also show me. The other thing is, these are 8 each. I'm not sure if I've got enough. Leave 101 zinc in there. That's 40, because this takes mass and power as well. 20 mass. Oh, let's back up to 100. So I guess I could make 5. Power's way up. There you go. It'll add another 5 in there, so I'll be back up to 6. Okay. Chewed through the zinc a little bit, like you see there, but there's going to be a bit. There you go. I just heard it. There's a few more zinc just popped into this thing. Is that another? Is that 6 or 9? Can't quite read this writing. 6, I think. Oh well. Oh wow, that's right. I went down to 1 mass. I think that's 6. All right. Oh well, that's not bad. At least I know what the lake resources are like after that. Speaking of maintenance, what are you doing down here, darling? She's not too bad. I can probably do... Hang on, is it 616, 32? Just give her one tomato. Don't want to go through the tomatoes too quickly. Little chickadee. I've got to do the plants as well. Yeah, very interesting. For me, anyway, that didn't really make that much sense. I don't think I got a massive amount out of that, considering all the zinc, and the scuba gear that was used. Okay, let's just check on our plants. So that's up to... And that's funny now, the log, your timber supply's gone down a little bit because you haven't been using them. Or, gathering it, I should say. Okay, so that one's up. Wait, what? Is that the one I just did? Hang on. Yeah, okay. It is, I must admit, a little bit difficult to grab the edge of that. Just a little bit too far away to grab it entirely. I'll use some of that. There you go, grabbed it now. So it's just these two, I think. I'm not touching any of them. Actually, hang on a second. How much cotton have I got? I've only got 7. I'll leave it a little bit longer. I wondered what that noise was. What's this thing going? Oh, yeah, there you go. So it's just finishing off number 6. Oh, that's not too bad. Actually, I've got to remember, though, I've got to take that out. Where am I going? Get these all back where they were. Zip! Put that back on. Alright, well that's looking... Yeah, I've got to remember to do that. You put the water in first, and then you put the ash back where it should be. Speaking of ash... There is quite a lot of ash. Yeah. Alright, all good. Well, everything's kind of back up to scratch. Everything's still working away. I'm just thinking... What I might do next episode, we might do another run back to the ore outpost base, because if I can do that, I can have a quick look and see just how much in the way of ore. If it's, I think this is either day 209 or 210 in the game, and the last time I visited, I think it was day 200, I think. So there should be around about 70 ore. Well, I think it's between 7 and 8 per day. So that would be good to go for a bit of a run down there. And if I do early in the morning again, I should be able to visit the ponds and see if there's any pearls in there as well. And of course, trying to pick up as many electrical components in the crates is also very useful. So, yeah. Alright everyone, well, I think I'm just going to have to leave the episode here. I hope you've enjoyed that. That was a bit of an interesting adventure in the lake. At least I've seen a fair bit of this lake underwater now, and give you some idea what it's like trying to pick up those resources. Yeah. Alright everyone, if you've liked the episode, go ahead and help the channel by smashing the like button, and even more so, it will help the channel if you have not already subscribed. Please subscribe. That would be fantastic. Alright everyone, thanks so much. Cheers.